Dell and HPQ. Dell is currently trending. This is Wednesday, the 26th of November, 2025, up 5.92%. This is also the pre market session. The company disclosed its earnings outcomes. The stock has been on a bounce since Thursday, the 20th. Yesterday, it lost 1.02%, but regardless, the extrapolation is saying that it's going to maintain this uptrend at least up till the 2nd of December. Then after that, it may go into a distributive contraction towards the 8th of December. The 40 period moving average is also expected to serve as a possible support, ensuring that it catches any pullback. Okay, let's see now. Projections are currently saying 117.9. It's a downward projection. 113.49 equally a downward projection. Does it have any no intraday high here? An intraday low here on the 21st, 115.23. So in the midst of this bounce, it still went on to retest our lower lows. Okay, so let's see now. We might be able to find upper projections here. We have the current price is 133.1. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have okay, we have 132.84, 142.57, 145.11, 146.61. So it has surpassed 132.84. So the next will be 142.67. And there are indeed also down projections 124.37, 119.15. Okay, so the company disclosed its earnings outcomes. Let's get more of the sentiment with regard to that.
Dell is buzzing across trading circles right now as investors argue over its place in the AI infrastructure boom, especially with constant comparisons to SMCI, the current golden child of AI server hype. The conversation is basically a tug of war. One side thinks Dell is gearing up to compete in the upcoming TPU supercycle, leveraging partnerships with Nvidia and Google, while the other side wonders if Dell can actually keep pace with the hyperscaler level demand that's shaping the AI hardware landscape. A lot of the current excitement is riding on Dell's earnings momentum. Traders are hyped about the company's better than expected EPS, impressive margins, and solid forward guidance, even though revenue came in a bit soft. Bulls are arguing that the margin strength is the real tell. Dell's AI optimized solutions and server demand could be where the money is actually flowing, not traditional PC sales. You've also got people calling for analyst upgrades and saying the valuation still looks reasonable compared to the broader AI cohort. Bears counter with the usual sector competition, SMCI outpacing everyone, and Dell's slower historical cadence. The vibe is basically, is Dell undervalued for this AI cycle, or is the market giving it exactly the multiple it deserves? And the community is split right down the middle.
Okay, HPQ down 5.02%. The company equally disclosed its earnings outcomes, and there were a couple of things that they don't like there. I think the guidance wasn't impressive. That's why it's under pressure. Let's see now. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. So they had the bounce as well, as of just like Dell, as of Thursday the 20th. Yes, it was Thursday the 20th. It had a bounce and got rejected there yesterday in the pre-market session. So it's yeah, that it's still on that contraction, and the extrapolation is saying it's going to it may come to an end by Friday pre-market session. So it's just going to be an accumulative contraction going all the way towards the 8th of December. So the 40 period moving average will be serving as a support and resistance at various times. Okay, so projections are currently saying, let's see what we have for HPQ. The current price is 23.1. So let's see what we have for as it concerns projections. 22.71, 22.24, 23.58. Yeah, okay. So it's most of them are downward projections apart from 23.58. But indeed, it has even higher projections. Let's see what we have here: 25.47, 25.79, 25.98. Its pivotal projection still quite far, but still something that is achievable. 26.6, 26.76. If it closes above that, it might go on and retest 26.95 and 27.04 as well, and possibly even towards 27.79. Okay, let's find out what the sentiment is for HPQ.
Meanwhile, HPQ is trending for almost the opposite reasons. The tone is much more, yikes, what now, than to the moon. Despite beating expectations on both EPS and revenue, the stock dropped hard after hours thanks to weak forecasts and news of further job cuts. The guidance threw cold water on any immediate optimism, leaving traders wondering if HP is entering a slow bleed phase or just resetting before a new product cycle. There is a small pocket of optimism, though. Some investors are speculating about whether HPQ could eventually benefit from AI enhanced PC refresh cycles, AI ready workstations, or even potential exposure to AI chip demand. But even those bulls admit the macro hardware environment is still pretty mushy. Others argue that the company is basically fighting gravity at this point, as traditional PC and printer demand keeps sliding. The community mood is a mashup of this guidance is ugly, job cuts signal deeper issues, and maybe the next gen AI PC saved them, but maybe not.
Okay, so let's have a look at its daily charts and see what the underlying trend is saying. Okay, yeah, HPQ severely bearish, and unfortunately, the algo's got this one wrong. It's not. It doesn't look like it's going to print higher prices today. Yeah, but in any case, it's saying that it's going to do so, and it doesn't think the resistance from its 40-day moving average will be a problem. People might reverse. You never know. In the coming days, they may shrug off this weakness it's showing now. It started to show yesterday, and maybe they might resume the uptrend. Yeah, okay. You can see here it has this critical projection. It's now a downward projection. It blew through that and has gone on to went on to test 24.31. I think yesterday. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Okay, we didn't check the underlying trend on daily chart for Dell. Let's have a look. Okay, Dell underlying trend is bullish. Okay, unfortunately, yeah, this is also wrong. The algo's got this one wrong. The stock is looking up. Yeah, it's looking up. So the pivotal projection is, I think, the stock is just right on it. If it closes above this, if it closes above 134.09, then it might go ahead and test 140.86. Let's see where Dell is right at that right now. Dell is at 133, so that projection is at yeah, okay, so just about $1 or so away. If it closes above it, then yeah, there's a good chance we might be looking at 140.57. So have a look and see what you make of Dell and HPQ, and thank you very much for watching this video.